Peace. Peace, brothers and sisters. Family out there today is our jump off for seeing King Tug 414 radio. Here we'll be live discussing numerous of topics, mainly going on in the city of Milwaukee. There's a number for you to text, for you to call, to chime in. Everybody opinion is welcome for the most part. There will be no disrespect tolerated. So don't think you finna call and talk shit or belittle or, distract us from the topic of the day. Today, we just going to jump right into it. Is Milwaukee a city for black men to become successful? Primarily black men. But is it a city for black people in general to become successful? There's been numerous of studies done, and you can go and find facts at a few different places. U.S. Census, Google, determining the disparities, the plagues that's going on within the black community in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They do all these things to stack the cards against black people, primarily black men. And it's we would need more than 15 minutes. We would need more than a week to really touch on the grassroots of the problem, of the issues that's holding us down as black people in Milwaukee. So we're going to take time out every day, and we're going to touch bases on these topics, and we're going to try to come up with some solutions to overcome, the disparities that we face every day. And when I speak of disparities, I mean things that has been created and designed and set in place for you not to make it to that next level in life. If it be you having a felony, they discriminate against you for having that. You do your time and you get back out into society, and with the hopes of doing something productive and positive, but every door you knock on, they close it in your face because you got a felony on your record, something that's probably 5, 10, 15, 20 years old. They still judging you and still, holding that over your head. They got all these laws in place where they say that discriminating against a felony is basically a law now that you don't break. But they still have all these loopholes, and where they don't even have to tell you why you're not hired or why you're fired for the most part, or why you can't rent, or why you can't own, why you can't get a loan. They got all these things set in place just for you, black man, black woman, just for you not to succeed. And at the end of the day, yes, they let a few come through the door. We're not talking about, one Michael Jordan or one LeBron James or, one person that looks like us in a position that could really be helping us at a collective at a collective pace. We need the school systems. We need the Milwaukee school system fixed. These fools right now is trying to remove the Board of Education. So these fools, they basically don't even want a committee or anything governing, what they do as far as when it comes to schooling your children. These fools giving out dollar houses to contractors, majority white, from out of state, from out of different towns and areas, but not from Milwaukee. They giving these fools houses for $1 and $10,000 grants to renovate the houses, but these fools not even enforcing, these fools to fix the lead laterals inside of the house. It's crazy. It's crazy how they have all these guidelines and different requirements for you to just to be able to buy a dollar house in your community. Some people been living in their community all their life, renting a home, and now they have an opportunity, to buy a house and fix it up and call it their home. And these fools is basically saying, no, we're going to give this to contractors. We're going to give this to people that don't live here. And they also have to, keep these properties for half a decade, 5 years. So that's let's just speak hypothetically. Let's say we have 1,000 houses. We have 20 contractors come in. They buying houses. You got to buy a minimum of 5 houses. So everybody's buying about 5 to 20 houses, all owned by contractors. No one from Milwaukee area. Now they own all these properties for roughly about a half a decade. Probably overtaxing you on the house. Remember, they only bought these houses for $1. So the best thing that they could possibly do with these houses is, first of all, let the residents buy these houses. And secondly, if you're not going to let these residents buy these houses, let someone that's going to buy these houses that can afford to come in, fix them up, and then rent them out to the residents at a low price, at affordable price. That's what you call sustainable, and that's what you call redeveloping community. We need more people in the community to stand up. We need more people to start holding these elected officials accountable. You went out, you did all this vote awareness to get these people in office, but then when they get in office, you don't hold them accountable to what you got them office for. These people is policy pushers for the people, and y'all need to start holding these people accountable. This guy, Russell Stanford, he don't give a fuck about the people. All the moves that he's been making is to make is to basically make people rich that's not even from our community. And then when you say something to him about it, he want to get ghetto, or he want to get tough and act like he steal from the hood or steal from where we from, steal from where the people from. Nigga, you not that dude. Anytime I see you out in the community, you got damn near half a district of police officers out there mobbing behind you. So all this, are we giving the community jobs bullshit? Y'all not giving no community no jobs with them projects. The requirement is to hire one unemployed person from the neighborhood for roughly about 500 hours. That's only 3 months. So how is that making the community better? How is that helping the community by giving all these houses away to people that's not even going to be remaining in the community? All you guys are doing is opening doors for people to continue coming in and pushing us out of our communities. That's all you do. That's all you community leaders do. Y'all don't care about the people at all. And we got to fix this. We got to fix this problem, people. We got to fix this problem. We got to come together collectively, and we got to start holding these people accountable for their actions, for the things that they do and don't do, for the things that they say and don't say. Because even if they don't say certain things, that's still a problem. So we have to start, just pushing and pushing, until we get the reaction that we want. And, we, as people, we have to start coming together, and we have to start standing up collectively. So, as a solution, I would say that we continue, pushing up on these elected officials, going to talk to your aldermen and alderwomen, and, talking to them about these issues, and not letting them slide. And the camera don't always have to be on when y'all go talk to them. Sometimes, y'all got to catch them when they're not in the public eye. Because when they're in the public eye, when they're in front of that camera, they'll come off, how they want to come off, and they usually fake, So that's what we have to do. We have to start holding these people accountable. We got to start coming up with more solutions. In the black community, there's a lot of complaining going. We have to start letting our voices be heard. Start using these platforms out here. Technology is upgrading at a rapid pace. Start using, social media for a platform where your voice can be heard, and where we can discuss and hold dialogue around these issues that's going on in the Milwaukee community. So back to the topic. Is Milwaukee a place for black people to be successful? My opinion, there is the resources and the assets and the funds here for us, but we have put these community leaders and these pastors and preachers in positions to where they don't look out for nobody other than themselves. They're not looking out for no one in the community other than themselves. They putting Band-Aids on everything. We're tired of Band-Aids. We need to get to the root cause, the root problem of these issues, and fix them, or at least move forward to fixing and healing. But we're tired of Band-Aids in the black community. I know I am. So we need to come together, and we need to, start standing up collectively and start just making things happen, people. Questions, concerns, you can text me or you can call me at 414-939-4310. If you have any topics or anything that you would like to discuss, let me know. Peace.